All right, what is up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video. We're looking at Graphlinq today, ticker symbol GLQ on the daily chart, and this is a viewer request. I do these viewer requests every single week, so if you want to see your crypto, your token in the next video, all you got to do is comment down below. I'll get to it as soon as I can. We're going to go over some of the key levels on the chart, as well as the bullish price targets and bearish price targets, and also go over the MACD and RSI and how you can use these tools to really help give you a better understanding of the price action. Is like going to battle, it's like going to war. Okay, you need to have the proper weapons at your disposal, and you need to know how to use those weapons so that way you can increase your odds of success on the battlefield. So with that being said, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and we're going to jump straight into it and start off here by taking a look at the chart pattern we have currently, the head and shoulders pattern. We put in a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And if we break this trend line right here, most likely we're going to come down and hit these bearish price targets on Graphlinq on ticker symbol GLQ. Now we had our major levels of support right here, and we actually broke through those levels. So we're going to see, is this a little bit of a look below and fail, and possibly we're going to reclaim those levels. All right, that's definitely a possibility. Or, have we started to really flip our major support level to resistance and we're going to come down and hit the bearish price targets? Using the MACD and the RSI can really give you some helpful indicators, right? And so, on top of just like having them on your chart, you need to know how to actually use them, right? So we'll go over the MACD first. And for an entry signal, right, what you're going to be looking for is the red line here to cross above the blue line. That would be an entry signal. And you can see that here we had a very strong move upwards after we got that entry signal on the MACD. Now, afterwards, we ended up getting a MACD crossover to the downside, and this is going to be an exit signal, right? So we see the red line cross below. That happens right over here, and you see we have a large move to the downside afterwards, okay? So, using the MACD is going to be pretty useful. No one strategy, no one indicator is going to be 100%, because if it was, then everybody would be trillionaires, we'd be billionaires, millionaires, making all the money, making tons of money off every single trade, every single time. But what you can do is you can actually start to combine some strategies together, right? So now we'll take a look at the RSI and take a look how we have a high right here and then a lower high. But on the actual price of the token, we have a high and then we have a higher high. So the token is going up clearly in an uptrend while the relative strength index is going down. Remember, the RSI measures the relative strength of a token at its given price. So if the token's going up, you should see the relative strength index going up as well. But sometimes you get divergences, which is what is happening here. And in this case, we had a bearish divergence because we made higher highs, and then we actually made lower highs over here on the RSI. So you combine that bearish divergence that happened here, and then you see very shortly afterwards, we get a MACD exit signal. And now we have two kind of strategies combining together to give us an indicator that, hey, we may see some type of bearish activity. And sure enough, we got a very strong pullback and broke through these three key levels of support right here. Now, if we bounce off of this trend line, our major level of resistance we need to break above is going to be 0.013163. All right. If we can reclaim that level, then we have the possibility of potentially stair-stepping our way back up and heading up towards those bullish price targets up above. But ultimately, we're going to need to break through these levels, all right, and break through our previous highs to hit those bullish price targets. Okay, now the price targets specifically, those are going to be for bullish price targets, we have 0.027350 and 0.031988. Now, there's a lot of work to be done to get to those bullish price targets. But overall, if we can start an uptrend again and we can take out our previous highs, then that's when we have the potential to put some higher highs and hit some of these price targets. Now, more closely relevant is going to be the downside bearish price targets, okay? And those are going to be right here at 0.008407 and 0.005372. Most likely, if we break this trend line, we're going to see this head and shoulders play out, and it's going to take us down to one, if not both, of those trend lines. So definitely be prepared. I would set some type of alert so that way you're not caught by surprise by any big downwards push. And maybe set an alert above here at our major resistance level. So that way, if we start to reclaim these levels, you can go ahead and capture some of the movement and see, ultimately if we're going to be able to get a breakout, retest, and push up higher to our bullish price targets. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember, I do these viewer requests every week. So if you want to see your token, crypto in the next one, all you got to do is comment down below. I'll get to it as soon as I can. I really appreciate you making it this far. If you did, most likely you're going to enjoy one of these next two videos as well. So make sure to click on one of those.